Hello, goody people. It's nice to see you again, and I hope some of you missed me. I'm not sure, but hopefully you did. And trust me, I sure missed all of you. Yeah, because I love doing this. It's honestly, it's so much fun. Just that life gets in the way sometimes, and this time it got in the way a lot. I'm sorry. I'll at least try my hardest. Maybe not to be as consistent, but at least upload on a weekly basis. Some of the things that I'm gonna currently be reviewing. Um, hopefully it works out. It's just life still gets in the way. Yeah. So let's just go with it. So I will be reviewing the newest Yu-Gi-Oh series because I love Yu-Gi-Oh, and the series honestly seems like one of those that I'm definitely gonna love. The only Yu-Gi-Oh series that I've not quite loved is Setsu. But yeah, like I will be reviewing episode 4. Let us begin. So last episode we left off with a Knight of Hinoi appearing in Link Brains. That was basically a cliffhanger for what's coming this episode. And in this episode, we pick up with Go, one of our three main, characters, one of the people who are going to duel and everything, that are the good guys. And we learn he's a big old softy, which it's no surprise, really, because he actually goes to visit this, or he starts off this episode by visiting this orphanage that he does on a basis. And fun fact, apparently he actually grew up in this orphanage, so if anything, it has a special bond with him. So that's basically why probably he's the way he is, and he goes to visit every time when he can, stuff like that. Now this is where it gets a bit sad because Go doesn't find any of the kids and stuff like that anywhere around the orphanage. It's not until he goes inside and he sees the kids in a room watching the duel with Playmaker and the Knight of Noe, and they are basically praising him and they're calling him their hero and they love him honestly. This leaves Go utterly devastated. Um, seeing that somebody else is making these kids smile, somebody that's not him, and just leaves him so just broken-hearted there. Uh, but after a little bit of things happen, he actually gets the idea that what he should be doing is basically try and defeat Playmaker in a duel so he can win the kids' hearts back again. Which, not a bad plan, honestly. These kids are just very simple. My God. You're number one! And they're just go for it. My God, kids. But yes, he figures out that he should, he doesn't, he figures out that basically he should just beat Playmaker in a duel, and then all the kids will love him again. So what he does is he partners up a little bit with Soul Technologies in order to hatch a plan so they can lure Playmaker out and at the same time trap him, so he has to duel Go no matter what. So he lures Yusaku in basically, and now they have to duel. And honestly, this is where it gets real good because let's be honest, the duel that took place with Yusaku and the Knight of Hinoi was very underwhelming. Honestly, I wasn't. It was cool, but I wasn't. Oh my god! Yeah, just it really was meh. But like, I can understand why, considering the first couple of episodes, if anything, were a setup for what is to come in the future episodes. Episodes come and stuff like that. Like this episode in particular, just yes, we finally get a good, just badass duel. Although it is two-parted, which is just like, I'm gonna pull my hair because goddamn, I just want to see the conclusion to this. But it is fun because next week we'll see the conclusion to the duel, hopefully, and we just see how badass this duel just keeps going and stuff. But yeah, let's talk about the duel actually. So it basically starts out, being a speed duel and everything like that. This new way of dueling and everything. So this basically starts out with Go like takes turn one and stuff like that, and we just see the badassness of his deck, like these wrestling motherfuckers, just like they're like really cool, like kind of like creature, whatever the fuck type of scary shit and like that. Like he's got a snake, he's got a fucking bat, he's got a scorpion, he's got a suplex. I don't know. Point is, they're badass and stuff like that. But yeah, like he has this cool like wrestling like thing to him. Like that's his thing, wrestling basically. And it's just like it's just really cool, really badass. He starts out by summoning Goki Suplex. Then with Goki Suplex effect, he summons Twist Cobra to the field. So he basically already has turn one, two monsters on the field. No back row, but that's not important right now. So now it's Yusaku's turn, and he goes in real fast and real good. He starts out by special summoning a Link Slayer, and then he summons out his Cyber's Wizard. Then he uses his effect to change one of Go's monsters into defense mode, and since Goki has zero defense, this is not a good predicament, because then he activates the effect of Cyber's Wizard again, the one that inflicts piercing damage, and he attacks Suplex with Link Slayer, giving him 2,000 damage straight out the bat. Half his life points are gone. Like, wow, this is just, like, and then after that, Go just seems like he's just kind of down and stuff like that, and that he can't come back. But my God, the crowd just goes, one, two, three. Oh, he comes back. He rises from the dead, and the man just does a tremendous comeback. Like, wow, honestly, like he went from losing 2,000 life points to half of his life being gone, just being there, just at the threshold in a way, and just then coming back in such a big way because he literally just goes in and summons his ace monster, and boom, shit goes down. Because not even that, he also reinforces um, or makes his monster even stronger by using the other effects of his Goki monsters and stuff. And he makes his monster so goddamn strong. And not, it doesn't help that Goki the Great Ogre, his ace monster, his link monster, has the ability to diminish the attack points of your opponent's monsters by their defense points, and that's just wow. That's just so damn powerful. Like you're screwed. Like seriously, Goki monsters are just badass and really cool, and I can't wait to play them when they come out because they just seem like so much fun and they're really cool, honestly. And just but yeah, following up with that, like he just boosts his Goki the Great Ogre's attack points so much and so much to the point that he can OTK Yusaku right now if he just attacks one of his monsters. And that's actually where the episode ends. Where the episode ends in that cliffhanger of like, is Yusaku gonna lose? Is he not? But yeah, a few things that I kind of forgot to mention. Example, like there was a constant thing with Ignis still not understanding humans and why they do things that seem illogical and stuff like that. That he doesn't understand with the human heart, like emotions themselves, because he's an AI. He's a bit charismatic and stuff like that as an AI, like almost human-like, but at the same time he's just follows up with logic, not emotion. So at the end of the day, Yusaku tried explaining the best he could, but not really. He didn't get it. So, but I'm sure over the course, it just almost feels a little bit like Astro and Yuma from Sexo, but it's not exactly the same. Because honestly, I think Ignis is such a much better character than Astro ever was, even after the series ended everything out and everything. Because Astro was just a goddamn just emotionless guy who, even after getting a personality of somewhat, it wasn't much of one to begin with, honestly. Just saying. But yeah, and the whole thing with the kids in the orphanage now just love him back again after that huge comeback that he did because he's just badass. He seems like he's gonna win. But I'm sure by the end of this duel, probably well, most definitely Go's gonna lose. But the kids are still gonna love him, if anything, because Go is the man. So yeah. Let's see. What else did I forget? Anything? I think I covered just about everything. Yeah, I think I just about covered everything. Anything else that I'm missing, I apologize for. But yeah, that's all I can think of right now. Um, just great introduction to a character, his backstory, a bit of that, and also just real cool duel. And we still haven't seen the end of it. Just really badass. So yeah, like I will be reviewing the next episode to come out, hopefully very soon, and not have to take a while like I did this one. And I also try and review other series, and you'll be seeing that. Don't worry, guys. I'll really try my best to just keep doing videos for you guys. Maybe not on a schedule, but definitely at least weekly. Something I can review and upload for you guys to have fun with. Because I really love doing this, honestly, guys. You make me happy, and I hope I make you happy in return too. But yes, with that said, I'll see you guys soon, hopefully with something new.